My husband is taking too long to die. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to week 3 of TAR. We are starting leg 7, which I'm gonna film my reaction to me watching the video. So you'll see that in a second, and we're gonna find out where we are going. All right, hey y'all, I'm coming at you from my bedroom because, yeah, ignore the messy bed, but my partner is talking in his office, which you can hear everything. So I was like, I'm trying to watch this darn video. I'm trying to watch the leg 7 video, but he's just talking. He's on a meeting. So I was like, whatever. Anyways, I've just clicked on the video, so we're gonna see where we're going, and I'm gonna put you down here.
On the 7th leg of the Amazing Readathon, and this journey might take us a little bit longer. Today, we are headed to the Emerald City. The
Wizard of Oz.
To get to the Emerald City, you must do one of two things. You can read a book with a predominantly green cover to represent the Emerald City, or you can read a book with a predominantly yellow cover to represent the yellow. Please stand by. You are experiencing technical difficulties. This is that clearly one of the variants has been running the controls. We are not going to the Emerald City. That flight would be way too expensive. We are headed to Seoul, South Korea. To get to Seoul, you will need to read a book with a source of light on the cover.
It's expensive to fly. 900 GRC versus 600 to boat. This might be the first time I take the boat, to be honest. Well, I guess we've got to go and figure out which book that will be. So a book with light on the cover. Now, I am streaming, but I did ask, because before I knew the prompt, I was like, will this book work? There is a light, a lamp at the top. Next of kin will work. So I'm starting this buddy read today with Laura and with Shauna. So with the prompt being a source of light on the cover, we have not only a lamp, but we have a window here, which I just realized. So this should count. And I think just because it is short, I'm not gonna fly. I'm just gonna take the boat. I will get some bonus points, I think, for this being the team genre, which is romance. What I know of this is that there is good disability rep. The main male character's brother is deaf. And then I think the main female character is adjusting to caring for her newborn sister. So Chloe here learns that her birth mother has now given birth to another baby and becomes like next of kin guardian, essentially. She doesn't pass the CPS or Child Protective Services financial evaluation, so she is forced between seeing her baby sister placed in foster care or participating in CPS's new initiative, which is where 2 prospective guardians join households to see if they qualify. Now we have Warren. He is a mechanic apprentice, and he's attempting to get custody of his deaf 15-year-old brother. So I suppose what happens is that these two end up living together for the sake of this new initiative to help both of their families, and what ensues but of romance. So I'm gonna read this one, and I do have another of Hannah Bonham Young's books, so I'm going to start reading this one today and hopefully potentially finish it. I'm going to do some work while I listen to this book because I do have it through Hoopla. We're going to see how it goes. I think it's going to be a good book. I think I'm going to really, really like it. But I'll get back with you when I am a decent way through it. And it's a pretty short book. The actual book itself, let's see, with a bonus epilogue, 291 pages. But then there's like some extra of the next book, which I will likely read anyways and count towards the pages for this book since it's in this book. So while we're here, I figured I would just show you guys my fairy loot unboxing. I've already unboxed them, but I'm gonna start with the lesser, the pretty book. One is clearly more pretty than the other, so let me just show you. The first book we have is The Temptation of Magic by Megan Scott. Still a gorgeous book. It actually gives me like very classic book vibes. So on the back it says, he was an imperial, her greatest threat and greatest fascination, everything she'd been warned against, and yet she wanted him. Still, I love the fire on the edges. What the hell is going on here? The inside of the book looks like this. So it just says the cover. And then here's the back. Now the inside What's going on there? I don't know. Okay. Interesting art. Dust jacket on the inside. I'm assuming it has to do with art of some sort, but I'm not sure. Yeah, that has to do with a stolen painting that's used for leverage. Not necessarily at the top of my list to read at this moment, but I will tell you what is. The Honey Witch. Can you guys see how pretty this is? Like, look at this book. Oh my gosh. Stunning. And I love these little honeycomb and bees on the side. There's nothing on the edges here though. It looks like Winnie the Pooh kind of. So it's a very simple naked hardcover and nothing on the back. Gorgeous art on the inside. Inside dust jacket. So yeah, don't know anything about this, but it looks like obviously it's some sort of fantasy book. I just know that Bree and I are interested in reading this together, so we're going to be reading this together at some point. Okay, a week 2 update. I never actually read this book. I know I put it between this one and From Blood and Ash. I didn't end up reading either of them, as you'll see. So this is just going to go back on my shelves for now. It's a softie enough. It's not because it's bad or anything. I just wasn't in the mood to read this, so it's just gonna go back on the shelves. So here I am, minding my own business, and Bree goes and drops a prompt, or a detour.
To participate in today's detour, you will need to post a picture of your current read with a snack, a meal, or a treat, and you will earn 200 points for your team.
I was just in the middle of listening to Next to You, and I think my partner just got home with a snack, so perfect timing. I'm gonna run downstairs and see what he got.
I can't get you out of my head.
Hey guys, it is now June 21st. It's a Friday. And I have been grinding all day with work stuff. Finally at a point, about 3:20 in the afternoon right now, where I am streaming. I am doing BookTube watch sprints, so I've been kind of bopping around between watching some BookTube stuff, and then also I've been reading a little bit. So I did pick up my book for the 7th leg. We are trying to get to Soul. I'm currently on chapter 6, so not terribly far, but I'm really enjoying this book so far. It has the potential to be either like a really high 4-star or even a 5-star, so I'm very excited to see where this book takes me. I'm here for reading a good book, you know? I did get a package in the mail. I think this is the YA book only box. I feel like every week I'm getting like a new Fairy Loot box, but I actually just canceled this subscription and signed up for the Romantasy one, so now I have Romantasy book only and then YA plus adult combo book only. So I'm gonna open this, see what I got. I believe this is the June box. Ah, okay, this is a little hinty hint, but we have this little picture. So this is the YA box, book only box. So the book that is featured for this month is The Darkness Within Us by Trisha Levenseller, which I want to say my friend Laura actually just read this book. And it's funny because this I think fits for the current leg of the Amazing Readathon, because I think that's what Laura just read. Oh, I love the colors on this already. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. I love this. I love this so much. Okay, so, yeah, she pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, I love flowers. I love flowers. I'm gonna, oh my goodness. Okay, here's the back. My husband is taking too long to die. Okay. Alrighty then. So, oh wow, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's the inside. I freaking love this. This is so pretty. Look at that. Okay, and then if you want to see the dust jacket. Look at this inside graphic. Oh my goodness, it is so pretty. And then we have our lovely signed page by the author. Oh my gosh. The back is even prettier with the gold foiling. I'm gonna read the synopsis because I'm excited to read this one. Just, yes, it's really pretty, but it's, you know, when I hear about a book, I kind of want to read about it. Chrysantha Stathos has won. By hiding her intelligence and ambition behind the mask of a beautiful airheaded girl, she has become a wealthy duchess, and once her elderly husband dies, she will have all the freedom and money she's ever wanted. Or so she thought. A man claiming to be her husband's estranged grandson has turned up to steal her inheritance, and to make matters worse, her little sister Alessandra is about to become queen. So Chrysantha resolves to upstage Alessandra at her own wedding. And as for this grandson, he may be extremely handsome and mysterious, but he has to go. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. I think this actually might be a copy that gets sold on Pango because, like I said, for some reason I have both subscriptions and I don't know why. So I finally got rid of this YA only book subscription and I now only have just the Romantasy. That's one box, and then the combined young adult and adult box. So I should only be getting 3 regular books and not an extra one. So I've been like hoarding all of my Fairy Loot boxes because that big pile back here is, I still need to do an unhaul video, which I'll do at some point whenever I feel like it. But anyways, right now I am currently watching some friends' videos, just like catching up on my watch later list. And I'm going to do a little bit of diamond painting just because I haven't done it in a while. And I need some self-care right now. I really do. I've had a long, hard work week and, you know, self-care is okay. It is not selfish.
Don't wanna say goodbye. You know I'd rather die. But why'd you have to lie? Why'd you have to lie? Had it thinking not the same. To try and get you out my brain. Trying to cope it out of pain. But I ain't gon' make do the same. Shit like this, fuck everything.
Okay, so I am listening to Next of Kin, and I'm on chapter 7 currently. But in chapter 6, we find that Chloe and Warren meet up after the whole like CPS initiative, and Warren is doing sign language to his brother who's deaf. And then we find out that Chloe also knows sign language because her adoptive father is deaf. So I thought that was cute. Like, this is really good disability rep. It is 7:48 p.m. I am anxiously awaiting to purchase APOLLYCON tickets. I have everything ready to go. I'm like literally about to take out my monies so we can rock and freaking roll. I don't know what to do for myself for the next 11 minutes because now it's 7:49. But I have been reading a little bit of this. Again, I didn't get too much further on chapter 7. Really liking it so far. But now I'm like crazy anxious, and you can probably hear that in my voice because I'm like panic talking. But anyways, I have everything ready to go. I have my laptop here, my desktop in front of me, and my phone. We've got 5 of us trying to get 2 tickets each, and our plan is to just sell tickets if we have too many, or we can sell like parts of our ticket, like add-ons and whatnot. So it's always just easier to buy more tickets than you need because reselling them will be no problem at all. There are tons of people trying to get into this event. So here we go. I will let you know if this is a big disappointment or a happy time. There are 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes left. I want you to know how freaking crazy this is. Earlier today, the followers for the APOLLYCON event page were at 7,000. Currently, it is at 8.3. That is a lot. So I am gonna just focus on this.
I've been waiting, but every time I think about you, baby, I wanna take it slow. Oh, I've been waiting.
Coming to APOLLYCON! I got the Primal Group A tickets, I got the Coronation event tickets, and then I got the Sunday brunch with Colleen Hoover. What? I paid $900 for this shit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all, it is still so surreal getting tickets to APOLLYCON last night, and I have been looking at the lineup and some TikToks to figure out like the coronation event and like what I should wear and all that stuff. I mean, obviously I have almost a year to plan everything out, but it was just crazy. It took like 2 hours for my heart rate to finally like calm the heck down, because I was like so anxious, like that anticipatory anxiety like leading up to the event, and then clicking so fast and just being like, everything's autofilled, like, okay, we don't have time to figure out whose name this is going in, like I'll put it in Bree's name later. Yeah, I decided that I'm going to take Bree, my bestie Bree, because I think that we will have like the most fun time at this event together. Like we always have a really fun time together, and she doesn't live too far away, so it's not like a huge like hassle for her to come up here and like hang out and whatnot. So that was the fun, exciting highlight of probably my year. Not just joking, not the year. But I am reading Next of Kin still. I made a little bit of progress, not too much. I'm halfway through chapter 12, but it does read really quickly. It's actually under 300 pages, but there is like another story in here too that I'll probably like just read. But I'm gonna try to finish this today. I did just see that Beatrice and Laura are starting sprints now, so I probably will join them and hang out with them for a little bit.
It's so abrupt, the way I am reminded of us. I found our stuff, old Polaroids of times behind us. I can't get you out of my...
Hey guys, so I am just dressed up because we're about to do OMG June, and I was like, oh, why not look a little cute? Plus it's hot, and so I'm like feeling half naked, which is great. And I did kind of see like a sneak peek, so I know where we're going. And it's exciting because this is where my mom is from. So I'm gonna click on it.
We're nearing the end of the race, and our next stop is Bangkok, Thailand. To get to Bangkok, your travel book must have at least 5 colors on the front cover.
Okay, so a book with 5 colors at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I think I might start, I think I can do Neon Gods. It kind of looks like there's only like 3, maybe 4 colors. At first glance, probably looks like 2, because you have the purple and the blue, but then you've also got black, you've got white, so that's 4 already. And then Neon Gods is actually its own different shade of blue. So, because you have like light blue and dark blue, I was like, well, this could work. I don't have to pick up an extra book. I can just count this towards OMG June and for the Bangkok prompt. So my mom, if you didn't know, is from Thailand, so I'm half Thai. Okay, the actual story is 367 pages, but I will likely read the other 10 pages of this book that have like a little snippet of Electric Idol, which I believe is the next book in the series. I always count that because it's still part of the book, even though it's part of like another book, or it's like giving you a snippet of another book, it's still part of this book. Like, I still read it, right? So I want my pages to count. And it's 10 pages, whatever. I'd be fine if some other people did that on the other team. I'll go to sleep at night being okay. So I am very excited to start this. So today I'm just gonna focus on reading. I do still need to finish Next of Kin. I don't think I've made much progress. I don't even know if this is where I'm currently at. I did listen to some of the audio, so I'm probably a little bit further ahead, but I will probably just go out of order a little bit because I do want to be on theme today, reading Neon Gods, and I can come back to Next of Kin afterwards. If I happen to finish these two, then I will start Lore Olympus. I'm just very excited to know what this is all about. I hear it's not necessarily smutty or anything, but this will be just like a gorgeous, gorgeous graphic novel to get through. But yeah, so I'm gonna start getting some reading done. It's 11:15 this morning, and I am just like trying to get some behind the scenes stuff done so that I can just relax and read today. So I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later.
and time moves slower than ever. And this hurts more than they made it sound. And I got a lot left to say, and I hope I can.
We are on sprints right now on Nikki's channel, but I've been reading Neon Gods and decided to just start annotating it. So my little key here currently is we have anything in dark blue is Hades, purple is Persephone, and then this lighter blue is like conversations between both of them. So far we have some good stuff. I did just annotate. I read about 10 chapters and then I was like, oh, I want to go back and annotate. So that's what I'm doing. But I really liked the conversation between Zeus and Hades, where Zeus is like, give me my wife back. And Hades is like, she's not your wife. And he's like, she crossed the bridge to come to like my area on her own. And Zeus is like, if you lay one finger on her, I'll skin you alive. And Hades is like, well, I'm gonna lay more than one finger on her. Ooh, I love it. It's giving. It's giving that emoji with the guy, the emoji with like the heat and the, I'll put it here for you guys, but it's giving that.
A few moments later.
Another spicy scene. Okay, so she is trying to like put some heels on after her like feet got really wrecked from crossing the river Styx. She goes, you are outstandingly arrogant. It's my body. He goes, wrong. For the duration of this scene, it's my body. Good morning, y'all. Not the best lighting, but whatever. So today, I have no idea what today is. Today's June 25th. I read a little out of order, but last night I finished Neon Gods, finished annotating it, loved it, just absolutely loved it. You'll have to stay tuned at the end for my readings, but if you have like tuned into sprints and stuff with me, you already know what I rated it. I need to get back into Next of Kin. Need to finish this today so I can move on. I'm about 40% through or so. It's a short book. I'm gonna try to finish this morning, and then hopefully another prompt will drop today. Then I will figure out what I'm gonna read, but I need to kind of catch back up a little bit. I did kind of like already submit my points. I didn't get to submit for the Soul leg on time, but I just submitted Soul, and then I submitted Bangkok yesterday because I knew I was gonna finish, and I do try to finish the books before I like get to the next leg. I just want to like move along here. So I'm gonna finish this one now so that way I'm not like behind, and we will see what the next prompt drop will be. But right now it's 3:38 in the morning. Yeah, I am awake early as heck because I can't sleep. I am a very anxious person. When certain things bother me, I can't sleep. And you would never know that because I'm actually pretty chill in person. But I'm gonna just chill here and read this book. 6:08 in the morning, and I've made a lot of progress in next of kin. I'm on chapter 36, page 240 out of 290 pages, and I will probably finish soon-ish. I am taking a teeny tiny break to go walk my dog. I want to talk about some of the next books that I'm going to be reading. I'm hoping that if a prompt gets dropped today, one of these books fits. So I have a couple of buddy reads. I'm going to be reading Next to You. This is another one of Hannah Bonham Young's books. And then I do want to pick up Out on a Limb. I'm not like in any rush to pick it up, but I do like her writing. And then I'm going to be reading this lovely book, Five Broken Blades by Mai Corland. I only know a little bit based on like what Katie has said about it. She said there's a lot of characters, like it might take a minute to get into, so I'm a little hesitant and nervous about this one, but I'm still very excited. If I could potentially fit this in before the next prompt drops, I have about 51% left of this book that I'm just going to submit for a sightseeing prompt. And then we do have our author interview this weekend for Threaded, which I need to read this whole book. This is 589 pages, so this might potentially be my next prompt book with how long it is. Five Broken Blades is a kind of contender. It's 574 pages. So I have these 4 books I would like to get through in the next 6 days. I think it's very doable. If I could get to some of this manga and graphic novels, that'd be great. If not, I'm going to be reading a lot of it during Summerween probably, especially the Sheets series. So we have Sheets, we have Delicates, and then we have Lights. So I've heard these are a really cute like little set here, and because the theme is like ghosty for Summerween, I was like, this would be great. I might read these 3 the first day of Summerween. I'm not sure because I have 3 other books that I've picked out, which you'll see in another vlog. But I have to go to a doctor's appointment today, and then I have to go make a return at UPS. Other than that, just working on some work stuff. I did do a little bit this morning while I was listening to my book. I'm hoping today is not another hot day. Currently it's 61 degrees with a high of 90. It's partly cloudy for a majority of the morning, which is great, so I don't have to be sweating while I'm outside. But yesterday was nice because it was really breezy, so I'm kind of hoping today's the same. Anyways, so Bree and I have been getting really excited about APOLLYCON, which doesn't even happen till April next year. But I did order some cute stuff. I will pop up a picture for you guys. So I ordered this really cute like black ball gown, mostly because I wanted to see the sizing, and if I need to like send it back and get a new one, like I have a lot of time. The coronation event is the first night, and it's like a masquerade ball, so I thought this dress would be really cute, and I think I'm gonna pair it with this like really cute mask. And then I told Brie that I want to dress like super cutesy for like every day, like bright colors and things like that. And so we are also doing a brunch with Colleen Hoover, and I have a potential contender for this, so this is one of my contenders, but I'm not sure if I want to go with like a different style, more of like a garden party type of style. And I thought it'd be really cute to pair it with like a flower crown. At some point I was like, Brie, we should just be silly and like go all out, because like where else could you do all this dressing up? And I was like, let's just dress up like fairies one day. All this is depending on the sizing, because I never know when you're buying online if it's gonna like fit. You guys will have to let me know what you think of some of these dresses and how you would like dress up every day for APOLLYCON. I don't even know. There's probably going to be more information added, but like in some ways I want to stand out, so that way like if I go meet an author, they like remember you, or I don't know, like I just want to make it a fun, really amazing first experience. This might actually be my first book convention, because I think APOLLYCON happens April like 9th or something. Yeah, it happens April 9th through 13th, and then Dreaming Dirty in Maryland doesn't happen until April 26th. These are all in 2025. And then Monster Erotica Con is May 8th through 10th. And then if I do get tickets for Villains and Vixens, that's not till September 5th and 6th, and that's in Texas. Everything else is pretty local to me, so that's great. The only one I'd have to like really fly out for is Villains and Vixens, but I know Katie's an influencer there, so hoping to maybe like get a room with her and anybody else that like wants to go. But that's at the other Gaylord Convention Center. So like we have Gaylord in Maryland and there's Gaylord in Texas. It's gonna be a very fun year in 2025. It's like the year of the book conventions, but I'm hoping for like really good things in the next year or so. I am probably gonna go crawl back into bed for 20 minutes or so just to stretch out and maybe fall asleep. We'll see. So I'm here to do the like final wrap up of week 3. So again, I'm gonna show this book for like the millionth time, but I finished reading Next of Kin. I rated this 4 out of 5 stars. Overall, I really enjoyed the story. The ending kind of just felt really abrupt for me, and we just kind of jumped into the epilogue, but I really loved the disability rep in this throughout this book. It was a, I would say, cute and unique way to meet the love of your life. And then obviously, one of my new favorite books, we have Neon Gods. I rated this 5 stars. Entertainment Weekly was correct in saying that it is unspeakably hot because this book was just very, very spicy. I loved all the details from what little I know about like original mythology that was tied into this story. So for example, the pomegranate with Persephone, if you know, you know. It was also just so sexy and just, you know, giving that emoji. Yeah, so I feel like I didn't read too much this week, but these 2 books were great. So, final tally of points. Obviously, I completed the Soul leg, and that got me 387 points. Completing the Bangkok leg got me 480 points. And then I did the detours for both legs, so posting a picture of your current read and a snack, that got me 200 points. And then sharing the longest book on my TBR got me 300 points. So my grand total for this week, unfortunately with no sightseeing prompts, I got 1,367 points. So moving right along. Thanks for checking out today's video, and I can't wait to see what the final week of Tar brings. Don't forget to like, comment, and please consider subscribing. If you have nothing else to say at the end of this video, leave me a pomegranate emoji or leave me some sort of fruit, because pomegranate, fruits, Neon Gods, pomegranates, yes, we love it. Anyways, bye guys!